Hey everyone, welcome back to English in Real Life.
Hi there. So glad you're here with us today. So, Kelly, remember last episode when we talked about getting through the airport?
Check-in, security, all of that. That was super useful.
Well, today we're taking it to the next level. We're actually getting on the plane.
Finally, this is the part where a lot of people get nervous. Talking to flight attendants, ordering food, asking for things.
Exactly. And that's why we're here to help. Today we're covering everything from boarding to landing.
Every conversation, every phrase you might need on a flight.
So, whether you're flying for the first time or the 100th time, stick around. We've got you covered.
And before we start, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We post practical English lessons every week.
All right, let's get on that plane.
Okay, so you're at the gate. They just announced boarding. What happens next?
First, they'll call different groups or zones. Usually, business class goes first, then families with children, then everyone else by zone or row number.
Right, so you hear the announcement, we are now boarding group 2, or now boarding rows 20 through 30.
And when it's your turn, you walk up to the gate agent. They'll scan your boarding pass.
Let's hear what that sounds like. Good afternoon, boarding pass, please.
Yes, here you go.
Perfect. You're in seat 24A. That's straight down the aisle, about halfway back. Window seat on the right side. Have a great flight.
Thank you so much.
See? Very simple. They just check your boarding pass and tell you where to go.
Now, once you're on the plane, you need to find your seat. And this is where you might need to talk to other passengers.
Absolutely, because sometimes people are sitting in your seat by mistake, or you need to get past them.
Let's hear some common phrases for this.
Excuse me, I think that's my seat. I have 24A.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me move.
No problem at all, thank you.
Or maybe someone is blocking the aisle and you need to get past them.
Excuse me, could I just squeeze past you?
Oh, sure. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Very polite, very simple. Always start with, excuse me.
Now, when you get to your seat, you need to put your carry-on luggage away.
Right. It goes in the overhead compartment, that's the storage space, above the seats.
Or under the seat in front of you if it's small enough.
Sometimes the overhead compartment is full, especially on crowded flights. So you might need to ask a flight attendant for help.
Excuse me, there's no space in the overhead compartment. Where can I put my bag?
Let me check if there's space a few rows back, or we might need to gate check it for you.
Okay, thank you.
Gate check means they'll take your bag and put it in the cargo hold, and you'll get it back when you land.
Exactly. It's free, don't worry. They'll give you a tag and you pick it up at the gate when you arrive.
All right, so everyone's seated, the plane is about to take off. What happens next?
The flight attendants will do a safety demonstration. They show you where the emergency exits are, how to use the seatbelt, the oxygen masks, life jackets, all of that.
You should pay attention even if you've flown before. Every plane is a little different.
Absolutely. And then they'll come around to check that everyone's seatbelt is fastened and your tray table is up.
Let's hear what they might say.
Excuse me, sir, could you please put your seatbelt on? We're about to take off.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry.
No problem. And could you also put your seat in the upright position and make sure your tray table is up?
Sure, done.
Thank you.
These are standard requests before takeoff and landing. Very important for safety.
Now, once the plane is in the air and the seatbelt sign is off, the flight attendants will come around with the drink and snack service.
This is where most conversations happen. Ordering drinks, asking for snacks, requesting things.
Let's practice some common exchanges.
Good afternoon. What would you like to drink?
Could I have some water, please?
Of course. Still or sparkling?
Still water is fine, thank you.
Here you go. Would you like any snacks? We have pretzels or cookies.
I'll take the pretzels, please.
There you are. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Simple, right? Now let's try ordering something different.
Can I get a coffee, please?
Sure. Would you like cream and sugar with that?
Just cream, no sugar. Thank you.
Here you go.
Perfect, thanks.
You can also ask for specific things if you need them.
Excuse me, could I have a blanket? It's a bit cold.
Of course. Let me get one for you.
Thank you so much.
Or maybe you need a pillow.
Excuse me, do you have any extra pillows?
Yes, I'll bring you one right away.
Great, thank you.
Now, if you're on a longer flight, like international flights, there's usually a full meal service.
Right. They'll come around with a cart and offer you different meal options.
Usually you get two choices, like chicken or pasta, beef or fish.
Let's hear what that conversation sounds like.
Good evening. For dinner tonight, we have chicken with rice or vegetarian pasta. Which would you prefer?
I'll have the chicken, please.
Great choice. And what would you like to drink with that?
Could I have orange juice, please?
Of course. Here's your meal and your juice. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Now, sometimes you might have dietary restrictions or allergies.
Very important to mention. Don't be shy about this.
Excuse me, does the pasta have any nuts? I have a nut allergy.
Let me check the ingredients for you. No, the pasta dish is nut-free. You're safe with that option.
Perfect. I'll have the pasta then. Thank you for checking.
You're welcome.
Or maybe you have other dietary needs.
Do you have any vegetarian options?
Yes, we have a vegetarian pasta dish. Would you like that?
Yes, please. That would be great.
Here you go. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
All right, so everyone's seated. The plane is about to take off. What happens next?
The flight attendants will do a safety demonstration. They show you where the emergency exits are, how to use the seatbelt, the oxygen masks, life jackets, all of that.
You should pay attention. Even if you've flown before, every plane is a little different.
Absolutely. And then they'll come around to check that everyone's seatbelt is fastened and your tray table is up.
Let's hear what they might say.
Excuse me, sir, could you please put your seatbelt on? We're about to take off.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry.
No problem. And could you also put your seat in the upright position and make sure your tray table is up?
Sure, done.
Thank you.
These are standard requests before takeoff and landing. Very important for safety.
Now, once the plane is in the air and the seatbelt sign is off, the flight attendants will come around with the drink and snack service.
This is where most conversations happen. Ordering drinks, asking for snacks, requesting things.
Let's practice some common exchanges.
Good afternoon. What would you like to drink?
Could I have some water, please?
Of course. Still or sparkling?
Still water is fine. Thank you.
Here you go. Would you like any snacks? We have pretzels or cookies.
I'll take the pretzels, please.
There you are. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Simple, right? Now let's try ordering something different.
Can I get a coffee, please?
Sure. Would you like cream and sugar with that?
Just cream, no sugar. Thank you.
Here you go.
Perfect. Thanks.
You can also ask for specific things if you need them.
Excuse me, could I have a blanket? It's a bit cold.
Of course. Let me get one for you.
Thank you so much.
Or maybe you need a pillow.
Excuse me, do you have any extra pillows?
Yes, I'll bring you one right away.
Great, thank you.
Now, if you're on a longer flight, like international flights, there's usually a full meal service.
Right. They'll come around with a cart and offer you different meal options.
Usually you get two choices, like chicken or pasta, beef or fish.
Let's hear what that conversation sounds like.
Good evening. For dinner tonight, we have chicken with rice or vegetarian pasta. Which would you prefer?
I'll have the chicken, please. Okay, so what if something goes wrong or you need help with something?
Don't worry, flight attendants are there to help. Just call them politely.
You can press the call button above your seat or just catch their attention when they walk by.
Let's practice some common situations where you might need help.
Excuse me, I'm not feeling well. Could I have some water and maybe some medicine?
Of course. Are you feeling nauseous? I can get you some motion sickness medication.
Yes, that would help. Thank you.
I'll be right back with that.
Or maybe there's a problem with your seat.
Excuse me, my seat won't recline? Is there something wrong with it?
Let me take a look. Sometimes it gets stuck. There we go. Try it now.
Oh, that's better. Thank you.
No problem.
What about if your entertainment system isn't working?
Excuse me, my screen isn't turning on. Can you help?
Let me try resetting it for you. Give me just a moment. There. Is it working now?
Yes, perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy your movie.
Another common situation is when you need to use the bathroom, but the seatbelt sign is on.
This is important. If the seatbelt sign is on, you should stay seated. But if it's an emergency, you can ask.
Excuse me, I really need to use the restroom. Is it okay to go even though the seatbelt sign is on?
We're experiencing some turbulence right now, so it's safer to wait. But if it's urgent, please be very careful and hold on to the seats as you walk.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
Always respect the seatbelt sign. It's for your safety.
All right, the flight is almost over. The plane is preparing to land. What happens now?
The flight attendants will come through the cabin one more time to make sure everyone's ready for landing.
They'll ask you to put your seatbelt back on, put your seat in the upright position, close your tray table, and turn off electronic devices or put them in airplane mode.
Let's hear what they might say.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be landing in Miami in about 15 minutes. Please return to your seats, fasten your seatbelts, put your seat in the upright position, and make sure your tray tables are closed. Thank you.
Very standard announcement. Just follow the instructions and you'll be fine.
Now, once the plane is landed, wait for it to come to a complete stop before you stand up.
Right. Don't jump up immediately. Wait until the seatbelt sign is off.
Then you can get your bags from the overhead compartment and prepare to exit.
If someone behind you is in a hurry, you can let them go first.
Go ahead. You can go in front of me if you're in a rush.
Oh, thank you. I have a tight connection to catch.
No problem. Good luck.
Very kind. Now, as you're leaving the plane, it's polite to thank the flight attendants.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You're welcome. Enjoy your time in Miami.
And that's it. You've successfully completed your flight.
See? Not so scary after all.
Now let's bring in Lisa to go over all the important vocabulary from today's episode.
Lisa, take it away. Thanks, Sara and Mike. Let's review the key words and phrases you need for flying. First, boarding. This means getting on the plane. For example, boarding begins at 2 p.m. or they're now boarding group 3. Boarding pass. This is your ticket to get on the plane. It shows your seat number, gate, and flight information. For example, don't forget your boarding pass, or can I see your boarding pass, please? Overhead compartment. This is the storage space above your seat where you put your carry-on luggage. For example, please store your bag in the overhead compartment. Gate check. When the overhead compartments are full, they might gate check your bag. This means they take it and put it in the cargo hold for free. You pick it up when you land. For example, we'll need to gate check your bag. Aisle. This is the walkway between the seats on the plane. For example, excuse me, could I get to the aisle? An aisle seat is a seat next to the aisle. Window seat. A seat next to the window. For example, I prefer window seats so I can see outside. Middle seat. The seats between the window and the aisle. For example, nobody likes the middle seat. Tray table. The small table that folds down from the seat in front of you. You can eat or put things on it. For example, please put your tray table up for takeoff. Seat belt. The safety belt that keeps you in your seat. For example, please fasten your seatbelt. Or, the seatbelt sign is on. Upright position. When your seat is straight, not reclined. For example, please put your seat in the upright position for landing. Recline, to lean your seat back. For example, can I recline my seat? Or, my seat won't recline. Flight attendant, the crew members who help passengers on the plane. They serve food and drinks and help with safety. For example, the flight attendant brought me a blanket. Cabin, the inside of the plane where passengers sit. For example, please remain in the cabin until we land. Takeoff, when the plane leaves the ground and starts flying. For example, we'll be ready for takeoff in 5 minutes. Landing, when the plane comes down and touches the ground at your destination. For example, we're preparing for landing. Turbulence, when the plane shakes or bumps because of rough air. For example, we're experiencing some turbulence, please stay seated. Call button, the button above your seat that you press to call a flight attendant. For example, press the call button if you need anything. Meal service, when flight attendants serve food and drinks to passengers. For example, the meal service will begin shortly. Beverage, a drink. Flight attendants often say beverage instead of drink. For example, what beverage would you like? Still water, regular water without bubbles. For example, I'd like still water, please. Sparkling water, water with bubbles, also called carbonated water. For example, do you prefer still or sparkling water? Dietary restriction, when you can't eat certain foods because of allergies, religion, or health reasons. For example, I have dietary restrictions. I can't eat dairy. Vegetarian, someone who doesn't eat meat. For example, do you have vegetarian options? Nut allergy, when you're allergic to nuts and can't eat them. For example, I have a nut allergy. Can you check if this meal is nut-free? Motion sickness, when you feel sick or nauseous from movement, like on a plane or in a car. For example, I have motion sickness. Could I have some medication? Entertainment system, the screen and controls in front of your seat where you can watch movies or listen to music. For example, my entertainment system isn't working. Connection, a connecting flight, when you need to catch another plane to reach your final destination. For example, I have a tight connection in Denver. Cargo hold, the part of the plane where checked luggage is stored. For example, your bag will be in the cargo hold. And there you have it, all the essential vocabulary you need for your flight. Practice these words and you'll feel so much more confident on your next trip.
Wow, that was a lot of useful information.
It really was. And you know what? Once you know these phrases, flying becomes so much easier.
Absolutely. You don't have to worry about what to say or how to ask for things.
So if you found this helpful, please give us a thumbs up.
And subscribe if you haven't yet. We're creating a whole series on travel English.
That's right. Next episode, we're covering immigration and customs, all those questions they ask you when you enter a country.
Oh, that's going to be so helpful. Don't miss it.
Also, download the free PDF study guide in the description. It has all the vocabulary and phrases from today's episode.
Perfect for reviewing and practicing before your next flight.
All right, everyone, safe travels, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now.
See you soon.